from her psychiatrist. Oh, this 15-year-old girl, she was 15. Eat a bitch. Fuck everybody on the internet that says that shit. You guys are all a bunch of weak fucking men. Oh, Me Too movement. Is Wise not still on?
Yeah, they actually asked if you would consider having Wes Watson as an opponent in the ring.
Yeah, why not? Of course.
Oh my god. Guys, be sure to buckle up because this is going to be a really bad video. Well, welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, the AMU, the Alpha Male Universe, as you always know, it just doesn't stop. It gets worse and worse and worse because we're dealing with lames, right, who have absolutely no morals, no values. They'll say literally anything for views and clicks, and we're basically in that situation with a familiar face, Princess Azoulay. And I'm not lying, guys, it really has gotten worse. This video is going to make people extremely angry after you find out all of these nonsensical things he has said about the victim and everybody that has criticized him, rightfully so, right? So, you know what, in order to share this video, in order to spread awareness, then please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, okay? All hands on deck. Bubba Army, I need you. So let's get in the flow. Stay together, let's get bubbly with it, and let's get this show on the road.
No, the 6F. The 6F is famous. I'm fit, I could fight, I'm financially free, I have a family, and I'm famous.
Bruh.
That right there, my friends, is like a sixth sense. But every man should have at least the 5 Fs. Having the 6th one, not everybody wants it. I'm going to tell you, it's the hardest job I've ever done in my life was being a celebrity. I thought construction was a hard job. I thought sales was a hard job. No, this is 24/7. Everywhere I go. It's not easy. And the amount of heat that you get and the amount of shit that you get every single day. I literally post so everybody could criticize me, talk shit to me, try to put me down. The second Bravo came out with the videos,
So he's gonna rant for a very long time, so I need to interject, right? This guy constantly talks himself up as being extremely famous, right? He's not famous, he's infamous. Like, I don't know why he doesn't understand that. He's not popular for good things, right? Bro is always bragging about this, like, popularity in his head. Like, bro will literally go crazy if he gets 500 likes on TikTok. Oh my god, that is the state of which this man is in. And you know what? He wants to bitch and moan, right? He wants to bitch and moan all the time because, oh, he gets criticized or whatever. Rightfully so, right? I made the AMU as like a check and balance against all of these lames, these alphas, right? Because people like Azoulay, he has been around for years, but no one checked him until we finally came around. And that's why I make these videos, right? I know I've had a habit of making Azoulay videos, but it's because I didn't make a single video on him for a month and he went absolutely berserk, you know, spreading his message on TikTok and so on. And it's just like, we have to keep these people in check. So he wants to bitch and moan, complain like a lame that, oh, people are criticizing his videos, dissecting everything he says. Well, rightfully so, you lame.
Bravo came out with the videos. The whole internet lynched me. Everybody wanted to see me fall. Everybody wanted to see me fail. Everybody wanted to see me down on my knees and my throat fucking destroyed, cut. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. It was like in the Colosseum. It reminded me literally of the time of the Colosseum in Rome, when they would throw gladiators in there and they would throw slaves. And when some of the slaves and the gladiators would be on the ground almost dying, and they would tell them, cut off his head, cut off his head, cut off his head. and they would chop off their heads. That's exactly what I felt for 3 months straight when something like that came out. When that bullshit came out, shit I had to deal with when I was 18 years old because of a girl that had to lie to her parents.
All right, I'll give you a breather. I'm sure everybody needs it after hearing that nonsense, right? TLDR. Long story short, Azoulay is trying to make himself the victim. What a spineless coward move, right? It's not allegations that we're dealing with. This was a conviction. It was in bold. It's all public record, right? And Azoulay, he doesn't take any responsibility for anything. Actually, he just makes his situation worse by victim shaming, by saying bullshit. He's addressed the quote unquote allegations, right? So many different times with so many different stories. At first, right? He was trying to say that, oh, it never happened. It was bullshit. And then now the story that he's running with is that, oh, he just simply got a kiss down there and it's just no big deal, guys. Like, that's actually what he says. You know what? I'm not even going to say, take me for my word. I'm just going to show everything so I don't have a single person that walks from this video saying, oh man, I have a little bit of doubt. I'm going to play that clip.
What we initially got accused of was then later found out that none of that happened. So I got charged with something called oral with a minor. Oral with a minor means that a girl that was under the age of 18 kissed you on your... That's pretty much what it means. So that was the end of it. And then I continued my life. It got expunged off my record completely like they promised it would. You know, they said it's not a big deal.
So that's the story he's running with now, right? He tries to say all of this shit that it got expunged off his record, that it's not a big deal, guys. But the public record that John Bravo showed in his video details a very grotesque crime that was committed by him and his brother. So yeah, I wanted to show that clip so we're all on the same page. I'm not putting words in anyone's mouth here. I will never lie. I will never fucking lie. Okay, I'm a man of character and I take things very seriously. So let's continue on with this nightmare stream. Like I said, guys, it was going to be a part 4 and there may be even a part 5 because I haven't even got through his entire live stream yet. So let's continue on.
That bullshit came out. Shit I had to deal with when I was 18 years old because of a girl that had to fucking lie to her parents and put me through that hell, and now I have to face that hell again? That's how I felt. I felt like the whole internet licked me. They all wanted to see my throat fucking sliced. And you know what's worse? That the wise nuts that were supposed to be cool with me, they posted the video with me and Ali, and before that, they put a description saying that we didn't know King Azoulay sexually assaulted a woman.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And that upset me a lot. That really disappointed me. That was absolutely disgusting. All of that just to save their asses. Like it was a big deal.
None of the footage that you just saw and heard was manipulated in any way. And I have to preface that because he's trying to say that stuff that's used against him is AI and it's not real and that you shouldn't believe what you see or hear. I have to preface that because that's the war that we're fighting against Azoulay. So according to the princess, right, it's no big deal to commit S crimes against people. Yeah, you heard it, right? That is just insane. I mean, there's no other word to use, and I get it, right? Crazy and insane are used a lot on YouTube to the point like it doesn't mean anything, but like that shit is literally insane to say that it's not a big deal. This guy is shocked. This guy is surprised that he has people who hate on him, who leave comments that disagree with his videos. Like, he's actually shocked. I've never seen anybody so separated from reality. And I gotta point this out too, right? He's got that lame Devin just hearing all of this, right? right? Managing his program, being his moderator for all of the streams, right? Devin is a lame, right? Azoulay is a lame. And guess what? Guess what we found, right? The Bubba Army. Azoulay really is Devin's lame because as you can see on the screen right there, it says owned by Devin. The Kingdom is like the Telegram groups that all of his like Glazer fans go to, and they pay like a fee, as you can see right there, to join and talk with Azoulay, right? His kingdom, his community's real strong, guys. Not even 50 people. Get the fuck out of here, right? Oh, and guess what? Right there. Oh, look who's holding back on the Wise Nuts podcast that he was slamming, right? Oh, look, it's Devin. Man, that guy really is Devin's lame. So let's continue on with this nightmare stream.
Their team went and liked Johnny Bravo's videos.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Their team, new team. They liked the videos about me. But you know what's the difference between a regular man and me? I walked out of hell. But when I walked out of hell, I didn't just walk out. I absolutely dominated. I'm the one that left hell in flames. I burned that motherfucker down. And the internet? They thought that they were going to bring down King Azoulay. They didn't know. It is just the fucking beginning.
And that's why it's so important to make these videos for the Bubba Army to remain vigilant against Azoulay. It's because he feels emboldened that he's still allowed to talk on YouTube. I have no idea how this guy is allowed to, considering his like court records are public. I'm sure like Google has happened to see it. I mean, there's just no way, right? But I'm not the one who makes the rules on the platform. It is actually insane the time that we're living in. But Azoulay is emboldened by the reality that he is still allowed to have his like kingdom community and all this shit, right? And you know what? I will say this. I had to actually shorten his speech because he kept taking like 10-second pauses in between every single word he was saying. It was getting to a point where I was like, okay, this is just ridiculous. Like, I can't keep spamming the "this guy stinks" sound effect over and over. I just wanted to point that out. So yeah, let's continue.
I've been through hell. I've seen hell. I begged the world for peace, but it kept sending me war. And there's nothing I love more than being in war. Being in war daily. Going through the struggle, going through the hardship, feeling the chaos, the vibration in the air. That's what a warrior is about. So it was another battle that I had to fucking beat. And I did. I beat it. And now what's left is some comments of loser men, low life, degenerate men who are saying she was 15. Go f*** your mother. And then come back and tell me she was 15.
I just can't believe this shit. I really can't believe that this is not rage bait. It's just too deranged. It's too delusional to be rage bait. Azoulay's constantly being accused of just rage baiting the internet so he can get infamy or whatever. There's just no way. There's literally no way, right? This guy is actually being serious when he says this shit, right? What? Clap your mother and then come back? Like, that is some sick shit, man. And you know what? I want to make it clearly known that it was he who declared war on everybody. Like I said previously, way in the beginning of this video, he will constantly try to make himself the victim, right? He literally declared war on everybody. He was like, you know what? I'm declaring war on everyone, so give me the smoke or whatever. And then now he bitches about it. I'm done. I'm disgusted. Like, I feel physically physically nasty. I don't feel well at the end of this video, right? Like I freestyle everything. So like what I'm saying, I'm conveying like my emotion, like what I feel. Like I legitimately feel disgusted after having to make this video. And I'm sure you have. Like I've never felt like this before. I legitimately feel nasty. And I'm going to get going. I'm going to hang out with Mrs. Bubba because God, I need a break from all of this, and so do you. So if you're a new or returning viewer who just hasn't subscribed yet, then hit that button and swing on by the Bubba Discord. I have nothing else to say until the next video. Later.